Yuan Plus is known as Atto 3 in Australia. Atto is inspired by the Attosecond, physics' smallest timescale unit, so Atto 3 is quick, energetic, and dynamic. Atto 3 is the first SUV to be built on BYD's e-Platform 3.0, which is specifically designed for high-performance electric vehicles and offers 4 significant benefits: intelligence, efficiency, safety, and aesthetics. And now, BYD has added something extra spicy to the previous features of the car. Stay tuned with us to find out all we know about this new feature. The BYD Atto 3, Australia's cheapest EV, now has heated seats and a small range increase. BYD Australia has updated the Australian-bound Atto 3 brochure with a few new features this week. The addition of heated seats for the driver and front passengers is one of them. They've also increased the theoretical WLPT range on their standard model, giving it an extra 8% range. This is great news for the thousands of local order holders who have been waiting for their first EV. Prior to this, all BYD Atto 3 models had been delayed by up to 2 months. Of course, this is unfortunate, but it was not unexpected. Delays are common in the electric vehicle market, and BYD has been remarkably quiet about bringing cars to market until now. Long-distance models are still expected in August or September. All BYD Atto 3s now come standard with heated seats. According to the most recent update to BYD Australia's brochure, heated seats are now standard for both the driver and passenger seats. This will undoubtedly become welcomed news for those of us in the southern states and territories with colder climates, as well as customers in New Zealand across the ditch. According to images shared on social media, there will only be 2 levels of heated seating, as opposed to the 3 levels available in Tesla electric vehicles. Another update has been an 8% increase in the range of the BYD Atto 3 standard model. The theoretical WLPT range has been increased to 345 kilometers. The standard BYD Atto 3 has a range of 345 kilometers in the standard model and 420 kilometers in the extended range model. Previously, the standard range model's WLPT range was 325 kilometers, but this was recently increased. This is good news for customers who have had their orders for the right-hand drive standard model delayed due to production schedules. Atto 3s in standard configuration are expected to be available by the end of the year. The additional range appears to be added through software enhancements, as the standard model's battery capacity remains at 49.92 kilowatt hours. This is also BYD's Blade LFP battery pack, which has a reputation for reliability and durability. We want to talk about the other features of the Atto 3, but first, let's talk about the range. 400 kilometers is fantastic for the price, so we're skeptical. The proprietary technology inside the battery of the BYD Atto 3 is really what the heart and the secret component is to why, at the price point, we can deliver vehicles with such range. Luke Todd, CEO of EV Direct, told Gizmodo Australia. In Australia, the BYD Atto 3 is distributed by EV Direct. BYD has been producing batteries for over 20 years. They are a major supplier of most of the world's mobile phone battery supplies, so BYD began as a battery company, but has since expanded into electric buses, transportation, and a variety of other products. The latest BYD battery contains no nickel or cobalt, and it will have a life cycle of more than 1 million kilometers, backed by a 7-year, 160,000 kilometer warranty. The reality is that the batteries will far outlast that. The MG ZS EV, which is getting a new model this month, is expected to have a range of about 220 kilometers, whereas the Nissan Leaf has a range of about 225 kilometers before you upgrade to the E Plus model, which costs an extra $14,000, and the Hyundai Kona has a range of about 250 kilometers before you upgrade to the Highlander model, which costs an extra $7,000. According to reports, the cheapest Atto 3 has nearly double the expected range of its closest competitors. Only the Tesla Model 3 offers a comparable range, with a starting price of $59,900 and a range of about 380 kilometers. The Polestar 2 has a range of about 350 kilometers and costs $59,000. We drew range expectations for these vehicles from the EV database, but manufacturers quote different numbers, such as the Tesla Model 3 being capable of about 491 kilometers on a full charge, and the Polestar 2 being capable of between 440 to 474 kilometers. It is expected that EVs will achieve range parity with gasoline vehicles by 2024 and price parity by 2030, so this is a significant achievement. Why exactly was the release date of the Atto 3 delayed? The Chinese electric SUV was supposed to be delivered in July. EV Direct informed customers who ordered the BYD Atto 3 standard range in letters shared on the BYD Atto EV owners group on Facebook that BYD is prioritizing production of the more expensive extended range. Unfortunately, we have received information from BYD in China that production of the standard range Atto 3 vehicles with delivery to Australia scheduled to begin in November-December, the letter states. According to EV Direct, nearly 90% of customers have chosen the extended range model. According to the website, if you are not already in line, you will have to wait until December 2022 or January 2023 for a new standard range. If ordered today, an extended range will not arrive until November or December 2022. Customers were already informed earlier that deliveries of the Atto 3 would be delayed by 6 to 8 weeks. The delay pushed not only delivery but also test drive dates into August or September. Now let us explain some of the features and the specifications of the BYD Atto 3. BYD, which stands for Build Your Dreams, is a relatively new car company from China. Initially, it was anticipated that a vehicle priced under $35,000 would be the first consumer BYD vehicle to enter the Australian market. The BYD Atto 3 SUV promises a lot. Despite still being relatively expensive in comparison to petrol cars, the Atto 3 has a massive claimed range for a low-cost EV, around 420 kilometers for the extended range model. The standard range model has a range of approximately 345 kilometers before needing to be recharged. The BYD Atto 3 is priced similarly to cheaper electric vehicles in Australia, such as the Nissan Leaf, Hyundai Kona, and the MG ZS EV. Depending on your state, prices start at $44,990 drive away. The extended range costs $3,000 more and provides 420 kilometers of range on the WLTP cycle, a 100 kilometer increase over the standard range, which is significantly less than the Leaf and Kona, 53,190 and $57,419. Let's get into some more specifics. The Atto 3 is a front-wheel drive SUV powered by a Blade battery, with a capacity of 50.1 kilowatt hours in the cheaper model and 60.4 kilowatt hours in the more expensive model. Both models have a maximum power of 150 kilowatts and a maximum torque of 310 Newton meters. The car has AC and DC charging capabilities, as well as a 220 volt emergency charging cable and a 90-minute charging capability with an 80 kW. The interior features 60/40 split-fold rear seats, 1,300 liters of boot space, and 5 seats. A wireless phone charger and a touchpad display are also included, with Bluetooth and phone connectivity. A card key is used to unlock, start, and lock the vehicle. The car is with Bluetooth and phone connectivity. A card key is used to unlock, start, and lock the vehicle. The car is 4,455 millimeters long, 1,875 millimeters wide, and 1,615 millimeters tall, and it has a permanent magnet synchronous motor that can accelerate from 0 to 100 kilometers in 7.3 seconds. In Australia, the BYD Atto 3 will be available in 3 colors: white for free, gray for $700, and blue also $700. The vehicle is outfitted with 18-inch alloy wheels and a 2-tone interior. You can check out our other videos to find out more about the BYD Atto 3. As we said earlier, the Atto 3 has been delayed till later in the year, and we are excited to find out and experience all the new features. What do you think about these new added features? Think it's worth the delay? Let us know in the comment section below. below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe.